Hi, I'm Suzy Rhoades with PassMasters. Welcome to this week's Questions of the Week. This week, our topic is special types of accounts. You can expect this topic to appear on your SIE exam, Series 6, Series 7, Series 65, and Series 66. We'll take a 10-question topic quiz from within one of our PassMasters Securities courses. Let's check out our learning management system. The major difference between a prepaid tuition plan and the college savings plan is which of the following? The earnings of the prepaid tuition plan can be used to fund educational expenses prior to college. Let's keep going. The college savings plan is funded with pre-tax dollars. No, neither of them are. A prepaid tuition plan requires the student to attend a specific school, whereas the college savings plan monies can be used anywhere. That's a big difference, and that is a true statement. The prepaid plan is funded with pre-tax dollars. No, neither of them is funded with pre-tax dollars. There's not a lot of states today that have these prepaid tuition plans, but if you were to establish one, the child must go to that school. So that makes it different from a college savings plan where the money can be used anywhere. So if the college savings plan is out of Virginia, the student can use the money in California or Florida or New York or wherever they would like. So the major difference. So within our learning management system, you're going to click what you believe is the correct answer, click check answer, and we are right. We got a green check mark. All of our questions, you can click show explanation. You have a written out explanation. You can also listen to an audio explanation. The major difference between the prepaid tuition plan and the college savings plan is which of the following? It's me. So we've done that with every one of our questions within the securities courses. So thousands of questions. Which of the following can only be set up for someone under age 18? Always read all four choices. ABLE, 529 plan, Coverdell ESA, or HSA. It is the Coverdell Educational Savings Account that can only be set up for someone that is under age 18. Which of the following has a use by age 30 rule? Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs, ESAs, or qualified tuition plans? It is the Coverdell Educational Savings Account that has the use by age 30 rule. The use by age 30 rule does not apply when the student has special needs. Regarding investments in a UTMA, UGMA, which is allowable? So UTMA, Uniform Transfer to Minors Act, UGMA, Uniform Gift to Minors Act, what your state has adopted for their law for an account for a minor depends upon your state. So some states are UGMA states and some states are UTMA states. So which is allowable? Exercising rights offerings, buying securities on margin, selling naked calls, what? Or keeping cash proceeds in a non-interest bearing account. So this is a securities account for a minor. So you have to exercise caution when it's a minor's account. So which one of these would be okay? Exercising rights offerings would be allowable. Buying securities on margin would be a higher level of risk. It would not be suitable in a UGMA, UTMA account. Selling naked calls exposes the investor to unlimited risk, so definitely not a good idea. Keeping cash proceeds in a non-interest bearing account is not allowed. Cash proceeds in a UGMA, UTMA account must be kept in an interest bearing account. Stephen is opening up a UTMA account for his 5-year-old son, Philip, whose social security number will appear on the account. So with a UTMA account, there is one minor per account. There must be one custodian per account. The custodian does not have to be the parent. It often is, but it does not have to be. The custodian can be anyone of legal age. It is an account for the benefit of a minor. It is the minor's social security number that is used. So in the question, the minor is Philip. Which statement regarding an ESA is false? So we will have 3 true statements and 1 false statement. The account must be set up for a minor child. An educational savings account, yes, under age 18, that is true. If the value in the account is not used by age 30, the funds must be distributed, and ordinary income tax paid on the earnings, as well as a 10% penalty, or the balance must be rolled to another family member who is under age 30. That's also true. Contributions may be made up until the child is age 18, with the exception of children with special needs. That is true. One child can have multiple accounts, and many people can contribute $2,000 to that child each year. No, it's a limit under current tax code of $2,000 per child in total. So part of that statement is true. One child can have multiple accounts, but the total combined contributions into that child's accounts in a given tax year, the most currently $2,000. So we're looking for the false statement. It's right because it's wrong. That feels weird, but just practice that, giving the test what it's looking for. So if it's looking for a false statement, give them the wrong answer. I mean, it's right because it's wrong. Be careful. In order to fund an HSA, you must have an exchange policy, a health insurance policy, a silver plan, or an HDHP. An HSA is a health savings account. In order to fund an HSA, you must have a HDHP. That's a high deductible health insurance plan. It must be HSA compatible. Gifts in a UTMA, UGMA are the property of the donor, irrevocable, the property of the custodian, or revocable. So a UTMA, UGMA account is going to be funded by an adult, generally speaking, and it's an account for the benefit of a minor. So let's just make up an example. Let's say you bought $5,000 worth of stock in a UGMA for your daughter. The gift is irrevocable. It is a gift to the child. Regarding the custodian in a UTMA, UGMA account, which is incorrect? So there's going to be 3 trues and 1 false. Let's check all 4 choices. They must act in a fiduciary capacity. The custodian, true. So for the benefit of the child. If the custodian is also the donor, compensation may be paid to the custodian. False. If the custodian is also the donor, compensation may not be paid to the custodian. Let's check the other 2, make sure that they're true. When managing assets, they are prohibited from purchasing securities on margin. True, that would be too risky. They have the right to buy and sell securities in the account. The custodian does. That is true. So the false statement. So if the custodian is someone other than the donor, compensation may be paid would be true. But the way this is written is false, right? Because it's wrong. Which of the following could be a custodian in a UTMA account? An adult family member only, any adult, the minor, or an adult with a securities license? Well, definitely not the minor, so we can get rid of that choice. This question is a good example of the test where you could argue for more than one right answer. However, it is your job to pick the most correct answer. The custodian in a UTMA account may be anyone of legal age. They do not have to be a family member. They do not have to have a securities license. So any adult is the correct answer. That's it for this week's Questions of the Week. That was a quick topic. We covered special types of accounts. Be sure, if you learned anything in this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel if you're not a subscriber already, and turn your notifications on. If you have any questions about this topic, just ask me in the comments below. If you'd like to check out our PassMasters Securities course offerings or to enroll in one of our programs, there is a link found in the description to this video. Happy studies! I hope to have you as a student soon. You got this.